It's okay to be terrible at something. It's okay to not do the thing for a while. And most importantly, you shouldn't quit because of it. See, I started doing game development about 7 years ago, on and off. And honestly, making games entails quite a lot. Modeling, texturing, animation, coding, rigging, graphic design, music. I mean, sometimes you have to record stuff yourself. You get the idea. Yet, with so much to do, game projects often reach stages where progress is barely visible. And this can be because of a wide array of reasons. From poor planning to just being at a point where you have to do something tedious or boring. Maybe you're struggling to figure out a problem and after hours of Googling your questions still remain unanswered. The project ends up lingering with small to no progress. At this point, it's critical to remind yourself that it's okay to suck. Sometimes it's fine to not make progress. We tend to be so hard on ourselves for not making progress or spending a satisfactory amount of time on whatever project we are working on that we call it a day and quit. We have this unrealistic idea of how much progress we should be making, how many hours we should be putting in to something that we're working on, or even how good we should be at it. We can't allow ourselves just to be shit at something for a while, and sadly it's wanting to be good at something that so often hinders us from actually getting good at it. I take inspiration from when I started working out. The decision was made and I jumped into it full force. I got a program and for the first week it's all I could talk about. I'm pretty sure my friends wanted to punch me in the face at some point, but along came the second week and I started drifting off. Skip a day, skip 2 days. At some points not work out for an entire week, but why didn't I quit? It's easy. I never beat myself up for slacking. The horrible mindset of imagine where I could have been had I done X, Y, or Z never existed in my mind. We make such a chore of things, especially if they're new, that not only do we have to deal with imposter syndrome, but we have this huge amount of unnecessary guilt stacked on top of it. And for what? Where does that get us realistically? It's why I refuse to make videos for the sake of keeping up with a schedule. It's why my games sometimes feel like it's going nowhere, but sooner or later you get through that slump and you just move on. You shouldn't worry about what could have been, because it'll never be that. If your game or project has been stagnant for a while, don't worry about it. Is your work not as good as you want it to be? Don't worry about it. Make terrible games, model janky models, make subpar YouTube videos. It's the only way you're going to get better. And no one ever got good at something by quitting because it hasn't been their top priority all day, every day. It's not only okay to be bad at stuff, but I feel that it's a necessity. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. And until next time, goodbye.